Hello and good morning to all the respected teachers here. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. Myself Riza from class 10, and today's my topic of presentation is trigonometry. So the first thing after listening the word trigonometry that arises in our mind is that what is the meaning of trigonometry? So basically trigonometry is a branch of mathematics. Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics in which we can study about the right angle triangle. So what are right angle triangles now? This is our right angle triangle. A right angle triangle is a triangle in which one of its angle is of 90 degree. For instance, in this triangle, the angle B is of 90 degree. So this triangle has some specifications that all its sides have their some specific names. For example, the opposite side of right angle is called our hypotenuse, and this side is called our base, and this side is called our perpendicular. So there is also relation between these all three sides, that is we call Pythagoras theorem. So the Pythagoras theorem says that the hypotenuse square is equal to the base square and perpendicular square. So this is our Pythagoras theorem. And another important thing is that, when we have studied about right angle triangles, so we'll have to remember that where is the theta. So if our theta is on angle C, so the opposite side of theta, which is AB, we took it as a perpendicular, and the side with the theta, we took it as a base. And same thing happens when our theta is on angle A. So the side opposite to the theta, which is now BC, is our perpendicular, and the side with the theta is now our base. So this is the importance of theta. So now move to our next topic, which is trigonometric terms. So there are some basic terms by which we can study about the about trigonometry. These terms included sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, and at the last cot. So these are our trigonometric terms, and there is a relation between all these terms which we call trigonometric ratios. So our first relationship is in between sine and cosec, which is sine theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta, and cosec theta is equal to 1 upon sine theta. And our next relation is in between cos and sec, which is cos theta is equal to 1 upon sec theta, and sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta. And our last relation is in between tan and cot, which is tan theta is equal to 1 upon cot theta, and cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. And tan theta is also equal to sine theta upon cos theta, and cot theta, which is the opposite term of tan theta, is also equal to the reciprocal of this term, which is cos theta upon sine theta. So these are our trigonometric ratios, but there are more trigonometric ratios which tells us about the relation between the sides of a triangle. Sine theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse, tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base, cosec theta, which is the opposite term of sine theta, is equal to the reciprocal of this term, which is hypotenuse upon perpendicular, and same thing happens with sec theta and cot theta. So these all are trigonometric ratios. Now move to our next topic, which is trigonometric identities of complementary angle. So trigonometric identities of complementary angle contains 6 identities. which are as follows. Sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Cos theta is equal to sin 90 minus theta. Sec theta is equal to cosec 90 minus theta. Cosec theta is equal to sec 90 minus theta. Tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta. And at the last, cot theta is equal to tan 90 minus theta. So these are our identities of complementary angle. Now there are some trigonometric identities only. So trigonometric identities basically contains only three identities, which are as follows. The sum of sin square theta and cot square theta is equal to 1, and the sum of 1 and tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, and the sum of 1 and cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So these are our main identities, but we can derive two more identities by each of the identities. So now move to our next and the last topic, which is trigonometric table. So trigonometric table gives us the value of different trigonometric term at some specific angle, and the angles are 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and at the last 90 degree. So first of all, we have to find the values of sine on these angles. So the values of sine are 0, 1 upon 2, 1 upon root 2, root 3 upon 2, and 1. Now cos. So the values of cos, if we want to find the values of cos, we just have to reverse the order of these values to find the values of cos, which is 1, root 3 upon 2, 1 upon root 2, 1 upon 2, and 0. Now tan. So we know that tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. So we can easily find the values of tan here, because we have sine and cos values. So the value of 0, root 3, 1, root 3, and at the last not defined. We wrote not defined here because the sine is 1 and cos is 0, which is 1 upon 0, and this is a value that we can't define. Now cosec. So we know that cosec is the opposite term of sine. So if we want to find a value of cos, so we reciprocal all these terms, which is not defined, 2, root 2, 2 upon root 3, and 1. Now sec. Similarly, sec is the opposite term of cos, which is 1, 2 upon root 3, root 2, 2, and at the last not defined. Now values of cot. Similarly, cot is the opposite term of tan. So my presentation ends there. Hope you liked it. So, and thank you for giving me a chance to defend myself in front of all of you.